Hi guys, I'm Steph. Welcome to my kitchen. It is Sunday the 11th, another gray, dreary, cold, snowy day. I think I've been in the house for about 3 days. I'm in the mood to make some soup, okay? I had a couple of ham bones and I cooked them off yesterday. And what I got was this pot full of gelatin. I already skimmed off most of the fat, as you can see. And so I thought, well, how can I turn this, or part of it, into some kind of a soup? So there's some water on to boil, and there's a handful of noodles. I'm going to cook them in some lightly salted water. Ham is kind of salty anyway, so I don't need to add any salt. So I'll cook them until they're tender and drain them, and I'm kind of making this up again as I go. I'll be using some of the ham. I'll dice a little bit of it. Definitely be using the gelatin, which is, the broth. We'll be adding some frozen peas, some onions. I'm not sure. I might be adding maybe a bay leaf, maybe a touch of curry powder, maybe a little pinch of rosemary, definitely some black pepper. Ham is so sweet, and I know this broth is going to have a little bit of sweetness to it, so I'll just kind of taste it as I go along. And if it's too thin for me, it's possible I might add a couple of teaspoons of instant potatoes just to kind of give it a little bit more body. But I don't know, as I said, I'm just making this up and I'll see how it goes, okay? The soup has been boiling for a few minutes, and now it's time for me to put the noodles and the peas in, and then just to check and see if I feel like it needs some thickener. This is about 3 ladles full of the broth and the ham mix. In go the peas. And the hard-boiled egg noodles. Some black pepper, and surprisingly I've tasted the broth and it does need some salt. Let's see, I might put a drop of hot sauce in, the sriracha. Not more than that, for sure. And just let it all cook. As I said, I don't know what it's going to taste like, but you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'm going to let this cook for a few minutes, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Well, here it is, friends. A mug of ham and noodle soup in ham broth with peas and onions. And I tasted it. It's good, but it is not great. So I'm not sure what's missing. I did add some salt, a little bit of hot sauce. I don't know, maybe you have a suggestion for me. As I said, it's pretty good, but I frankly don't know if I would make it again like this, okay? All right, guys, have a great afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I spoke too soon. I let it cool down just a tiny little bit, and I tasted it, and it's wonderful. It really is good. So it just needed that few moments to allow the flavors to develop. Definitely is benefited by that sriracha and the black pepper. All right, I'll see you soon, okay, guys? Altogether, it made about 1.5 pints. So there's some for now and some for tomorrow.